Hello, classic rock fans. I am walking back to my car after seeing Wang Chung at Summerfest. This is the third time I've seen him at Summerfest. The first time was in 2010, and more recently I saw him in 2023. I actually interviewed Jack Hughes, lead singer of the band, a couple of years ago, and he told me that the 2010 show was like his favorite gig memory ever.
It's one of my favorite gigs ever. I felt when we came out, the place, we were playing in a kind of tented area, and there were maybe sort of 300 people sitting around, pretty casual. But as we played a sort of half-hour set or whatever it was, 40 minutes, the place gradually filled up, and by the end there were people I could see standing outside, and there was a whole vibe. And we played Dance All Days as the last song, I think, and the audience response was just something else.
Cool thing to know that a Summerfest show, a daytime Summerfest show here, meant so much to him. So yeah, the concert was fantastic. They opened the show with Wait, which is one of their best tracks. And then they went to the soundtrack portion of the show, which was a series of songs that were on various 80s movie soundtracks, like Fire in the Twilight, To Live and Die in LA, and Hypnotize Me. They did a song that bass player Nick Feldman wrote called Rent Free, which he dedicated to his ex-girlfriend. That was funny. And then we got to the hit portion of the day because it was an afternoon set, so they only had 45 minutes to play. And they closed up with Let's Go, Dance Hall Days, and of course the big hit, Everybody Have Fun Tonight. And before the big hit, they did an interesting version of the Clash's Should I Stay or Should I Go, but they sang it Should We Wang or Should We Chung Now. That got a big laugh out of the crowd. I gotta say, that's one of the most creative ways I've ever seen a band hype up their big song, so I really dug that. The only problem I had with the show is that I think it was too short, and that's because Summerfest put them on too early. I said this when I reviewed their show in 2023. I think Wang Chung is a band that deserves the nighttime. I think they could have done very well at 7 p.m. They started here at 4 p.m. I think they were having some technical issues because they were scheduled for 3:30 and their sound check seemed to take a while. But they got it all sorted out and they played an excellent show. I think they're on tour right now with an 80s package tour, which is cool because you'll see a lot of bands if you go see that. But the problem with those shows is that they're abbreviated sets. So this show here at Summerfest might be one of Wang Chung's only full sets of their summer tour, because I think most shows they're going to be doing with this 80s package tour, they're going to be doing like 5-6 songs a night, and that's kind of it. So yeah, very happy I got a chance to see him this summer. Always happy to see him here at Summerfest. I hope Summerfest is now going to keep booking them regularly because they're a really good band, but if they do, get them later at night, maybe even a headlining spot. I don't think it's out of the question. So yeah, Wang Chung, super underrated, super fun band. If they come to your town, go see them. Otherwise, if you've enjoyed this review, please check out some of the other videos I've done on this channel. If you're a fan of classic rock, I guarantee I've reviewed a concert from a band or artist that you're a fan of. And if you're that fan of classic rock, please check out the podcast I do. It's all about classic rock, and we have a lot of great stuff coming up, so stay tuned for that. I'll have more reviews from Summerfest in the coming days. But yeah, starts off strong with Wang Chung, so very cool. And with that, I'll just say, keep rocking, and everybody have fun tonight.